And so, in 1981, the car navigation system was put into production. As we entered the 90s, modern systems, which used GPS, came onto the scene. Companies around the world put out their products, and a huge new market was born. The team installed their system into a vehicle. They were ready to test it on a real road. They left the company and entered an expressway. Whether it was a normal road or an expressway, the flashing light correctly indicated the car's position. But then, as the car took the exit off the expressway, suddenly there was a problem. The dot of light was off the road.
It was completely off. It wasn't just a small deviation. Maybe there was a bug in the system. Could be a lot of things.
Tagami returned to the office. He carefully checked for a malfunction, but there wasn't anything wrong. However, the problem kept coming back. At the same exit, the light would go off-road. What was causing the issue? Tagami revisited the problem again and again. One day, he had a thought. Maybe it's the map that's wrong. Tagami immediately reached out to the map company to check. Their response? Parts have been exaggerated for readability.
I asked if their maps were always accurate, and they casually said, not always. Like on a 1 to 10,000 scale map, 1 millimeter is 100 meters. That means 50 meters is too small to show up.
The developers asked for the exaggerated sections to be corrected. The maps were drawn to a larger scale just for the car navigation system, so that even small roads could be portrayed. Winter 1981. It was the final test before production. They made an unusual choice for a starting location. It would be a city 300 kilometers west of Tokyo, Suzuka. Tagami was with the research executive who had been meeting with retailers. He would drive the executive to his home in Tokyo. 6 a.m. The executive marked his home on the map. They would see whether they could make it all the way with the system. The journey began. Tagami drove on nervously. He went from the streets onto the expressway. The dot of light followed the roads on the map, blinking as it went.
I was quite on edge. It was all on the line. Whether or not the project moved forward was all on me.
Maps were changed out as they drove on the expressway. It was evening when they arrived in Tokyo. Their dot drew closer to the circle on the map. "7 p.m. Tagami, hopeful but still uncertain, parked the car. "It should be here." Silence. And then the executive spoke. It passed the test. My house is just over there.
There was that silence before being told it was right. I felt so at ease when I heard that. Just so happy. The team was waiting to hear the results. I called them, and they were overjoyed.